Just a fair warning, this is the most grass is green take you will ever hear in your life. I'm not saying anything revolutionary in this video, so bear that in mind. There is no greater duty as a kind of commentary YouTuber than to talk about YouTube pranks and clout. I feel like that is kind of a trademark of the industry of yapping about things you see online. So, I've got my trusty laptop here with me, and I brought some of the classics to yap about, which silly prank of my own coming later in this video. So stay tuned to watch me chase clout of my own. YouTube pranks, I think everybody agrees that they're dumb. Especially, the ones that are staged, fine. If some fucking 4-year-old is, ham-fisting a plate of spaghetti and watching that at the dinner table instead of spending time with his family, go for it. If you like the staged pranks, that's fine by me. I don't really care. However, what really does get to me, and what gets to a lot of other people, and I'm not unique by saying this, is the pranks where people are just harassing people in public. Like, flat out just walking up to people and, hitting them. Shoot an elderly woman prank. Yep. So I've got a few pulled up here. Just as an example. A few examples of why you don't do this. Now, clout, I hate using the word clout because it's a stupid word. I don't even, it's accurate. Describes what it's talking about, but I think it's just a dumb word. It just sounds stupid. Clout, it sounds dumb. It sounds dumb. Today we are going to cover a few instances of, some attention-seeking behavior online. People who never really grew up in middle school or high school, really. And we're just going to yap about them because that was an idea for a video. I got a few bangers lined up, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. Number one, we're going to start off with a bang. Something very truly American in nature. Already off to a rough start. You may have heard about this one. It was a self-defense shooting in a mall in DC, I believe, in America. And you may have heard about this one. Something I didn't know about it until I looked it up was the fact that the guy runs a channel called Classified Goons on YouTube. Classified Goons. Again, this is a couple of years ago, but this has meaning. Classified Goons. Gist of the story is he was harassing a delivery driver in, I guess, a mall or a shopping center or something, and he was holding a camera in his face, would not leave him alone. He tried telling him to stop, tried backing away from him, and wouldn't leave him alone. Now, I'm not defending the guy who, acted in self-defense, because I think this is way across the line for what you should do. If somebody's harassing you like that and you feel angry, fucking hit him. Roll up your sleeves and give him the old Popeye the fucking sailor, not the chicken place, which in my opinion has recently been beaten by Chick-fil-A, which I had for the first time yesterday. Literally anything but shooting the guy. Instead, this guy's like, stop. So after 3 stops or something, he's like, okay, you know what? It's time to run him up with the blicky, as they say. Just fucking pulls the gun out, shoots him in the chest. Now, this is from a Canadian perspective, if you couldn't see the maple leaves everywhere on my wall. And the reason this is duct tape is because my entire college schedule is on a whiteboard right there. And I don't want to dox myself. A Canadian perspective, I don't think you should have shot the guy. I'm not particularly promoting violence in any regard. I would have just told him to stop, and then, I don't know, maybe been like, hey, do you know who my dad is? He's John Xbox. He can get you banned real fucking quick. Turbo banned, IP banned even. But shooting the guy, in my mind, was not the first thing that I thought of. Maybe if I got too frustrated, I'd hit the guy, but I'm not a violent person to begin with. So maybe this is just uniquely an American thing to shoot people when you're mad at them. But, I'm not saying that the YouTube prankster didn't deserve any kind of violence in response. I don't get the point of, obviously nobody does. People talk about it all the time. Again, I'm not new for these takes. I just don't get the point of chasing someone around and harassing them on camera. I couldn't even do the harmless pranks where they just not rage bait, but they do some bullshit in public and embarrass themselves. I just couldn't bother other people like that. But then again, it could be the maple leaf shining through. God save the Prime Minister, or whatever. Glossing over that one real quick. Moral of the story, do not bother delivery drivers because they are armed, I guess. Do you think that's a requirement? You sign up for Uber Eats and then they give you a free gun. They're like, take this shit with you, you're gonna need it. Some of the places you're going, gang wars are fought over food. Take the blicky with you. Again, this is just a rant. So, this is not a structured video. I don't really have any set topics, but I woke up this morning and it came to me in a large vision. It was like, Wendigo, you need to talk about things that frustrate you. And I was like, well, what pisses me off? YouTube pranksters piss me off. And the ones on TikTok that just rage bait people, which that term has fallen so out of use. Rage baiting, at least for my definition, is when you're doing something stupid or acting stupid and someone's getting mad at you. Like, you know, if you're talking about gravity and you're saying it's just your opinion and somebody's getting really mad at you because they're like, no, gravity's a fact, and you just keep saying, I don't know, it's just my opinion. That's rage baiting. I think that's really funny. It's really stupid. Rage baiting is not just harassing someone. I keep seeing people post videos of like rage baiting their friend, and they're just like, fuck you, you suck, you look like shit today. It's like, oh, you got rage baited. No, dude, you just pissed the guy off. I digress. This video is not about the misuse of the word rage baiting. I'm assuming you've all caught wind of this last one. It happened in 2018. We're going classic with this one. This is pre-COVID, where these two YouTubers, I guess, they were like, you know what? What if we did like Garand Thumb from Wish.com? So instead of testing bullets on like target dummies and objects, we shot you. And the dude was fine with that. So this woman thought it'd be a great idea with this guy. They're both involved, obviously, both implicated. Thought it'd be a fantastic idea to have him stand at range. You go down there, and I'm gonna shoot you in the chest. Great, we're off to a fantastic start with an idea already, right? But, you know, they thought of it. They're like, how am I not gonna die when I get shot? I know how. I'm gonna hold a book in front of me. A book. To begin with, if you're shooting like a 9mm or a 45, that's probably ripping right through a book. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially at like a decent range and a modern handgun doing it. Not like, you know, fucking rusty old grandfather's handgun from the war that he did unspeakable things in Korea with. But better yet, this wasn't a 9mm, and this wasn't a 45 caliber. This is a fucking Desert Eagle. You know, the ones that you see in COD where people grind out platinum and gold skins on them? Yeah, no, this is a 50 AE round, which if you know anything about firearms, that bitch packs a punch. Get my Call of Duty reference in there? I love you, Black Ops 1. Kino der Toten. Goated map. So, I mean, you know, 2 and 2 you put together, you can probably assume what happened when you stand at range and fire a Desert Eagle through your partner's chest. It goes through your partner's chest and kills them. Apparently there were something like 30 people watching this happen, which is fucking crazy. Like, there were kids there too. So growing up with the lore that you saw a man willingly get shot and killed by a Desert Eagle is probably, far be it for me to say, I'm no armchair psychologist, a bit traumatic. So, you know, lesson learned not to do that. I don't know what crosses people's minds like this, where they think that they have to do some crazy stunt to get attention on YouTube. Again, you know, it hasn't really hit me yet. Maybe it'll take me over like the fucking plague one day, and, you know, I'll be out there like a zombie on the street harassing strangers for, you know, views from you guys. But for now, I think I'm chill with just standing in my room and talking into this mic that is probably making weird noises while I record. You know what? Scratch that. I just checked my YouTube stats. I got another viewer. That's over the threshold. You know what that means? We have to pull prank of our own. As promised, here is the best prank you will ever see on YouTube. What's going on, gang? Welcome back to Prank Republic. Today we're doing the harassing my friend at his place of work prank. Can I get an amen? Smash like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when I post more bangers. Let's get into it. His reaction's gonna be fucking crazy. Fuck you. I got him so good, didn't I? I got him so fucking good. You should have seen the look on his face. Just kidding. My legs are gone. He pulled out a sawed-off shotgun from behind the bar and just blew my shit off. Like, I can't walk anymore. I'm on like an electric swivel right now, and I'm controlling it with my mind. Ooh. Ooh. Am I cool for that? Yeah, no. So, If that prank gets me views, I'm gonna do more. And instead of my friend, it's gonna be random people. And instead of harassing them, I'm going to hit them. I'm gonna beat them up. There's a lot of elderly people in my city. You know, maybe we go fucking toe-to-toe with them in the ring. Bring up the old fisticuffs, start fucking comboing them, yeah? Like a fucking melee build. That's all I've got for you today. I don't really have much to do, just yap. Again, a little bit of a channel update. Stay to the end if you want to hear that it's happening right now. But if you don't want to, thank you for watching. Feel free to click off. I've been streaming lately. I don't know if you guys have seen or whatever, but I've been streaming lately. So drop in, because I just yap with chat. That's like the whole point of those streams. And additionally, I'm just appreciative of all the support that I've been getting. Sounded like fucking Porky the Pig there. Goddamn. That's about it. This channel update, it could have been longer. I have a few ideas floating around, but those can wait for now. Thank you for all the support, and come join in the stream. If you say something in chat, I will see it and will respond to it, because I get like 14 viewers at max, which is still crazy to me, because I got like none on Twitch. If you talk in chat, I will respond, and it's fun to see you guys there. So thank you to everybody who's come out and support so far. With that being said, I still have zero fucking idea how to end a video. I don't know if I hit you with one of those cool ass outros. Maybe I do that. Hold on. Thank you guys for watching. That was an epic prank. And I'll see you in the next one.